All right, so 2024 is somehow already coming to an end very soon, and I kind of want to take the time to talk about the tech that I most enjoyed this year. It doesn't necessarily mean that the tech that I'm going to talk about released in 2024, some of them will, but I'm also going to talk about things that I discovered in 2024 that, you know, maybe was something from 2023 or before, right? So it's going to be a mix of things of the tech that I most enjoyed this year. So to start off with, we have the CMF Watch 2 Pro, and in extension to that, we have the Nothing Phone 2. So maybe first a little bit of a backstory. I got the S24 Ultra at the beginning of the year, and to be honest, that phone is by far, I think, the best phone ever made. So hardware is amazing, software is amazing, the cameras are amazing, battery life is amazing, performance is amazing, so everything is amazing. But I've been missing some excitement in terms of like phones. Like when I think back at the time when I got my OnePlus 3 or my OnePlus 7 Pro, it was exciting. It was like there was some personality to it. So back in September, I was just like, you know, why not? Let's sell my S24 Ultra and get a Nothing Phone 2, right? This released in 2023. And obviously, in terms of performance and in terms of like camera and all that, it is a step back, right? But the important things that I want in a phone are still there. But you know, I'm not really a power user. Like I don't really play a lot of games on my phone. I just need a phone that I can watch YouTube on, that I can post stuff on, I don't know, Instagram or whatever. And you know, I like to take a lot of photos and I like to film a lot, but the thing is, like, I have a camera and I have a vlog camera as well. So was I really using the S24 Ultra lenses to its full capability? No. So that's why I jumped into this. And I was very surprised, like it gave me back that excitement that I had, like it was something new or something fresh. The only thing for me that is like a step back are the cameras. But you know, performance-wise, the hardware, the software it runs on, I'm just very happy with this. So when they released the watch, I obviously wanted to try it because I used to wear a Galaxy watch, but the thing that bothered me most was the charging. Every single day the charging. And then I got the Ultra and it was like every 2 days, you know, and again, I didn't really use half of the features that were on there. So that's why I got this. Obviously, it can't do all the things a Galaxy Watch can do, but it does what I wanted to do. I want to show the time, the date, my heart rate, and notifications. And that's what this can do. So that's perfect for me. In terms of my use, I get like 4 or 5 days out of it. So yeah, this combination is just great. This is 3 times cheaper than an S24 Ultra, or like when I bought my S24 Ultra. And this I bought for like 65 euros. So this combination is just great. And I've been really enjoying it the last couple of months that I've been using it. And you know, there's a little bit of you know, customization possible. Obviously the bands, and then you have like the bezel you can take off as well. And I kind of love the design language of Nothing. And it also really helped me, you know, be on social media less, because you know, you have the black and white theme going, and it does really help you, you know, not clicking on that, wow, that nice and bright Instagram app, you know. So yeah, really happy with this. Oh, I have to do my Duolingo. So yeah, this combination I've been really enjoying. So the second thing we have here is the Steamdeck OLED. And I know it released like right at the end of 2023, but the first handheld I got was the Lenovo Legion Go, and that thing was, I mean, it was great, like the screen was amazing, the performance was amazing, but the thing that bothered me most was the battery life. Like, you know, when you played like a decent graphically demanding game, it was like 45 minutes or 40 minutes in some cases, and it got very hot, it was very big, and it was just not a great experience. So I returned it for an ROG Ally. Again, that was lighter and compact and great, but battery life sucked as well. So I returned that. Goddamn battery life. I understand that, you know, such a small, powerful thing has bad battery life, but that ran on Windows. And then, you know, the Steamdeck OLED was also out at that point. So I was just like, let's pick this one up. Let's get a good case for it. Like, this is the D brand, I think it's called Kill Switch case. It has like a full cover as well. This thing is like amazing. The case is a beast. But the Steamdeck OLED has has been amazing. Like, not only the screen is great, yes, it might not have the great power of like a, you know, a Legion Go or a ROG Ally, but from what I want from my handheld, it's perfect. And it has great battery life. I would say, depending obviously on the game that you're playing, I usually get around 4-ish hours out of it. That's already like more than 4 times more than I was getting out of a Legion Go or a ROG Ally. So even just because of that, perfect. But also just how it feels, like especially with this case, it does feel amazing. Like, obviously it's still big, but it's the most comfortable one of the 3 that I've had. So, you know, I can play my Resident Evil, my Dirt Rally, I can play some Halo on here. It's great. So if you just want like a no bullshit handheld, if you don't want to be bothered with Windows, I mean, I think everyone knows already that the Steam Deck is great. And then with this OLED version, it's just kind of perfect. So Steam Deck absolutely needs to be on the list. But with the case as well, you get like a kickstand. You have some grip on the side as well for those tense gaming sessions. And it's just very well protected. So it's very easy to just throw in a bag and not worry about. Like, this thing can like survive a nuclear disaster, I'm sure. The only thing that's like showing of the Steam Deck in the case are the buttons on the back, but you know, it's like in the, what is it called, the ink line here, so it's not that bad. It's great actually. Then we have the DJI Neo. So I've never had any experience with a drone. I've never flown a drone before. I never really looked into drones before. But you know, that was the whole point of this one, right? So I picked this one up for $199, and to be fair, this is like the perfect one, or the perfect drone to get into, or to dip your toes into, you know, trying out a drone. You don't even need like a phone or whatever to fly this. You have all these different modes that you can just use, you know, without your phone. It just takes off in the palm of your hand and it follows you, it circles around you. You can do everything with it without a phone. Obviously you can still control it if you want to, but this has been the most fun that I've had, you know, filming things in a while. Like, it's just really fun to mess around with. Even if I'm not posting it, it's just fun to fly around and you know, film things and get great footage. Why not? But obviously in something small like this, the battery is around 12 to 13 minutes. Obviously you can just take new batteries and stick them in, then it can get quite expensive. But this just really fits in my pocket. I just have this with me in my pocket. It's super small, like hand for comparison. And it's just a ton of fun. If you never owned a drone and you want to maybe get into using a drone or, you know, getting some drone footage, it's a perfect way to start. And I'm having a blast with this. Also very deserving to be on the list as well. And then, you shouldn't laugh at me, but next is my trusty Chromebook. Well, I say trusty, but I only recently picked it up. But yes, a Chromebook. Obviously, for what I do here, I have my, you know, my desktop. So I have my big beefy desktop where I can play games, where I can edit. And then I had the Galaxy Book 4 Pro as like a portable thing where I can edit on the go or whatever. That went very bad. I'm very unhappy with that, so that was a bad purchase of 2024. But it drains the battery like crazy. When it sees a 4K video, it's panicking. So at that point I was just using it to watch YouTube videos on, and that's kind of it. So it was a 2,000 euro device with bad battery to watch YouTube on. So yeah, that didn't make any sense. So I wanted to pick something up with great battery life that was, you know, nice and portable, and where I can just enjoy my YouTube videos. And that's, you know, when a Chromebook is just perfect. Great battery life. You don't really need the performance if you're just watching YouTube. There's still like an i3 in here, I'm pretty sure. And I can like fold it like a tablet, so if I want to just use it on my lap or whatever. And this model even has like backlighting, so what else can I ask? And yes, the speakers are not the greatest and the screen doesn't go that bright, but for like, I think I paid 400 euros for this. It does what it needs to do, and to be fair, it's one of the things that I have on my lap the most. So it would be weird not to include it, even if it's not something exciting, like there's nothing much like, yeah, go Chromebook about this, but it's perfect. Like for a lot of people, a thing like this will be perfect, but obviously they think they need, you know, something bigger and better. But at the end of the day, this gets the job done. Yes, I'm not playing games on this. No, I'm not, you know, 4K editing videos on this, but that's not the point of a thing like this. It's to consume content, it's to, you know, write some documents, reply to some emails, stuff like that, right? And with an i3 in this, with the Chrome OS software on this, it just flies through everything that you throw at it. But yeah, I had to include this because it has been great, and I'm great about this. It was a very good purchase. All right, and the most exciting and greatest thing on the list are these. My Soundcore A20 sleepbuds. I know this is super exciting stuff, but sleep is important. Sleep dictates how your day is going to be. I always used to wear the, you know, what were they called? The happy ears, which is a good product. But I was kind of missing being able to listen to something while falling asleep and then just sleeping. With the happy ears, I had to take out my earbuds, put my happy ears in, and I was awake again, right? With this, yes, sound quality isn't great, but that's not the point of them. They're super small. I actually made a review on these on the channel, so I'll link it in the description if you want to see. But these really improved my sleep. And you know, there's so many products and tips and tricks to improve your sleep, but this is the first time I was like, okay, this actually helped. So I can listen to something while I'm falling asleep. I just double press the left one, it goes into sleep mode, it gives me like my favorite sleep sounds. And when I got used to those sounds, I immediately, when I hear them, just get in that state of sleeping, and it just goes so well. Obviously it blocks out sound as well. And I only had it happen that they fell out, I think twice over the course of like 6, 7, 8 months or however long I've had these. So that's why I made a separate review on them, because I was just so happy with them. So if you're someone that, you know, doesn't sleep easily or that struggles with just normal earplugs, this is amazing. And you get like a ton of, you know, customizable things for your ears. So you're sure you're gonna get a good fit. But this just needed to be on the list because sleep is very important, and this really improved my sleep and being able to sleep. So yeah, if you're interested in these, like I said, in the description you'll find that review. They are, you know, not the cheapest thing, but I feel like if it can get you more hours of sleep in a week or even in a night, I think that's absolutely worth it. Yeah, I mean, obviously I have tried and used other things that I like, but I feel like most things that I talked about were very present in the year 2024. Obviously, like thing like the watch or like the DJI Neo, they were newer, but yeah, things like the sleepbuds or the Steamdeck have been, you know, throughout the year with me a lot. That was not a sentence. So yeah, let me know in the comments what your favorite tech of the year was, and if you have any experience with anything that I'm using here. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.